Thanks for still being with us since morning, and I'm Adisababa with OBN's English News. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed pledged to work with concerned bodies to enable the country to get the benefit it deserves from coffee production. The Premier discussed the problems observed on the sector with stakeholders. Here is Oloma Baine for INA's report.
Various stakeholders have discussed the way to solve the complex problem of the sector at Prime Minister Office. Participants of the discussion say the sector have been led by different six sectors, which is one of the main factors of the problem. They also raised that the security problems that had been occurred in the country so far were the challenges that test the sector. General Director of Ethiopian Coffee and Tea Authority, Sani Reddy, said the sector is becoming weaker in exporting coffee and tea due to challenges of black market and broker. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed also said the government would closely work with the stakeholders of the sector so as to enhance the product and the productivity of the sector.
The main objective of the government is to attract many investors, so it works as its main duty in this regard. For instance, if you compare the number of manpower in this sector with Vietnam, ours is 6 times more than them. Similarly, 16 times than that of Brazil. However, we produce 7 times less than Brazil. A plenty of manpower, large land but very small production, 4 times less than Vietnam. In terms of foreign exchange, Brazil exceeds 10 times more than ours. In our case, large land, huge labor but very low production.
The Premier said it would be worked to strengthen the sector.
Do you think that the problem of this sector is due to the institution? No, the institution is there in the regions like Oromia at bureau level. Unless we could find the real problem, we couldn't find the real solution. If you work being united, you can solve the problems.
The Premier said the government would work to promote the sector, adding the participants of the sector should also work with Ethiopian Airlines and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
President of the Oromia Regional State, Lamma Magarsa, says the public and the leadership should understand each other to ensure rule of law and sustainable peace and development. More.
The Oromia Regional State President Lamma Magarsa has forwarded future work directions and ways of employing youth of the region for different stakeholders at Adama Town. Lamma said all regional state, town and district leadership should work with maximum effort to create job opportunities for youth, adding the usage of social media should entertain with no effect to the public benefits. Now everybody is responsible to his or her own job. Youth, civil servants and government officials have their own job, but all are engaged in using Facebook. The benefit of Facebook is positive, but it has also distraction. This means it is not mandatory to stop using social media. Anyone can use it, but it shouldn't touch our daily work time. There are many who make their daily work at Facebook. This will hinder the interest of our public, so we have to minimize such bad habits. The fabrication and propaganda that you are transmitting through social media will hinder the country, so all should sustain its own work by stopping such activities. The problem belongs to we all. Lamma added in some places of the leadership should work with maximum effort to contain the problems working with victims.
Clear karata en hoggansa barbaachisaa ta'e dhaabbanne laachaa karatti deebisuun karaa qabsiisuun baay'ee barbaachisaadha.
The leadership should make clear decisions if there were some problems of security and other happenings. They should make responsible activities in order to maintain peace and stability. As far as I know, Keros and others who struggled for a year is to establish justice, democracy and equality. I didn't know anyone who struggles for lawlessness and anarchy in Oromia region. So ensuring and respecting rule of law is mandatory. The society also have to take the responsibility to keep and respect rule of law. We all have to know this. Unless otherwise, our plan will not be achieved. Our plan and strategy is development. If we fail to respect rule of law, everything will get failure. Lamma stressed that there are some activities which will hinder the image and value of Oromo people, so all should work in responsible manner.
Taateen tokko tokko amma Oromiyaa keessatti argamu gaarii miti.
There are some bad activities which we are observing in some Oromia regional state. This will affect the society at all in the regional state. There are some youths who are working to establish a mob and lawlessness in the region. We all are responsible in bringing those individuals to justice in order to ensure rule of law. Lama also call upon all people of the country to respect rule of law and be gatekeeper of peace and stability. We can't ensure rule of law only by using security forces and justice bodies. Rule of law can be ensured and sustained through public participation. So all should participate in making their surroundings peace. The president also underscored that all leadership of the regional state and the society should work with collaboration and through understandings.
Ethiopian Electric Utility evaluating its annual work performance identified supply and service provision problems. According to the enterprise, power shortage, electric line damage, illegal utilization of power, and using old technology and material are major cause of power blackouts. Vice Manager of Ethiopian Electric Utility, Buzuwerk Demise, said maintenance and expansion works have been undertaking to address the problems. He said coordinated works are undertaking to control the employees' illegal and unethical activities. Electric Power Distribution Manager Asnaga Tamro said it has been planned to revitalize strategies and restructure work process to eradicate financial constraints and address public complaints. The enterprise called on the public to support the fight against corruption and to minimize electric line damage. The enterprise announced that it has gained 5 billion birr income this fiscal year and plan to double their income. OBN's Asfalama reported.